The workshop is cold at 5 in the morning, but the smell of cedar always makes me feel right at home. I sharpen my tools until the steel shines like a mirror, because precision is the only thing that matters today. This oak is stubborn and hard to work with, but I choose to hand plane every inch to find the hidden beauty. The deadline is approaching fast, and my back aches from hours of leaning over the workbench in the dim light. A cheaper builder would use glue and nails, but I spend the extra time carving joints that will last a century. Money is tight, and the bills are piling up, but I refuse to lower my standards for a quick and easy paycheck. The chisel slips and bites into my thumb, but I wrap it tight and keep carving until the sun goes down. Sometimes I wonder if anyone will ever notice the detail I put into the parts of the desk that no one sees. The oil brings the grain to life, and I feel a sense of peace as the wood warms under my tired, calloused hands. Every measurement must be perfect to the millimeter, or the entire structure will fail to hold the weight of time. Shavings cover the floor like snow. As I work through the night to meet the promise I made to the family, the power goes out during the storm, so I switch to my grandfather's old hand tools to keep the project moving. Pressure is what holds things together both in the woodshop and in the life I am trying to build for us. I check the squareness of the frame and find it true, which gives me the strength to push through the fatigue. My boots are worn through at the soles, but I am standing on a foundation of integrity that will never crumble. The high-grit sandpaper makes the surface feel like silk, and I know the finish line is finally within my reach. The two pieces of wood slide together with a perfect click, and I breathe a sigh of relief in the quiet shop. A final coat of wax protects the work from the world, and I step back to see the result of 80 hours of labor. We load the massive table onto the truck with great care as the morning light begins to hit the finished wood. The drive to the client's home is filled with a nervous energy that only comes from giving your absolute best effort. We peel back the protective layers, and the table stands in the center of the room like a silent monument to work. The client reaches out to touch the surface and stops as they realize the quality of what I have created here. There are no words spoken in the room for 5 minutes as the family simply stares at the piece in awe. The father shakes my hand with a grip that tells me he knows exactly how much soul I put into this wood. I walk away with a check that covers the bills, but the silence in that room is the true payment I earned.